right, y'all. I'm going to go. This is the budgeting. We did book club already for 30 minutes. And this is the budgeting. And of course, y'all know I got the organized planner from Elena. The organized money. Well, the organized budget book and then the cash envelopes. Remember, we were trying to save last year for 3 months, right? And I took her paper and I made my own little cash savings out of the little bubbles of the habit tracker. Because I'm like, I could just make it myself and follow along, right? I don't need to order anything else right then, but you can use it because they're this size and they fit in there. All those savings challenges, find which ones suit y'all, but I made up some of my own. Or if you want to go with what's already created, go with all what's created. But I'm going to recap on Elena's, the organized money, the T.O.M planner, T.O.M, the organized money. I was watching one of her videos back in December because I was getting ready to get everything situated for the budgeting, the budget plan, the budget tracker, and then the cash envelopes or the cash spending envelopes. Oh, that's what you're doing. I see. So he forgot he had oil in the pan, some truffle oil. It's smoking up over there. Playing with them children. So one of the things that I'm gonna recap that comes from Elena, the organized money, is her list of 10 things that can help you organize your life and your goals for 2024. All right. And there was a thing that I saw. It says, when you become, it comes to you. When you become, it comes to you. So write that down. If y'all trying to do a little bit better with y'all planning and giving your money a job, then smoke it up. And then when y'all try, remember I talked about the other day, you got to give your money a job to do. Else it's going to be gone. It's going to fly away. Go grow wings and fly, right? So you got to give your money a job to do. Give your money assignments, right? When you become, it comes to you. So give your money some goals, some plans, an objective, right? So her 10 things that help organize your life or helped her organize her life. Number 1 was routine list, getting a routine list, and that comes with her habit tracker. And I showed y'all the habit tracker before. Uh-oh, my gold thing came out of there because it keeps sticking under this little lip. Let me get a goal tracker right quick. I showed y'all her goal tracker, and you can download it. I bought the PDF and ran a couple of sheets off because it'll help you develop some habits, but also see what you're not doing and replace those non-effective, productive habits with habits that you can be productive in. So you can download that from Organized Money too. All right, and then that way you can just make copies, because once you pay for it once, you don't have to keep paying for it twice. So I've been doing that for a couple of, 3 or 4 weeks now with my habit track. Where did I put it at? It's right here, and I condensed it down again. But now I think I'm going to do one for spiritual, one for personal, one for business. I might end up doing 4 a week, but I did that and did 2 pages, and it was a cluster F. All right, epic fail. So I may just take it by category-wise. Which category-wise, I'm trying to think where I got that at. You want your spiritual life or your faith-based life if y'all into spirituality or religion. You want your home. You want your work or your business, and you want your health, right? Things like going to the gym. So if you want to break it down into those 4 categories, you can. But now back to her list. Number 1, routine list, a cleaning list, because some people need to get disciplined on when to clean their house because they're not good at cleaning house. My cleaning is mostly done between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and if I get too busy, I move it to Sunday. And every so often, it may move to Monday, or it may move to a Tuesday. It depends on what I got going in the week, but I still get it done. So you can move it however you need to, but if y'all need to develop, tell them to hush. But if y'all need to develop a list to get y'all in the routine, you will need that habit tracker, and you will need this list here to kind of get y'all started. Number one, routine list, what you got to do every day. That's like a non-negotiable to me. That means I'm going to get up and I'm going to meditate. I'm going to get up and I'm going to do yoga. I'm going to get up and I'm going to read 30 minutes to myself. Now, I know I have book club, but then I have other books I read by myself, but I have books I read with book club, so I have 2 different books. Sometimes I'm reading 3 or 4 at a time. And so it depends on your schedule, but that's just how I operate. So, and then number 3, weekly, monthly planner, which is, she has her own planner, but of course I use my own one, the other time one. But she has her own planner, but I use a timed planner, and it starts at 8 and ends at 6, okay? And it has 30-minute increments in between, so 8, 8:30, 9, 9:30. They even got them at 15 increments. It depends on how y'all want to do. I don't like the week planners because I need to see ahead. I like to know ahead what's coming. Like on one page, I want to see my week. All right, not flip. Some people like the weekly because they want to take 1 week at a time. But I like to see what's going, where I got free time. I can get a lunch time. I can get a lunch date. I can get a family time. Things like that. I want to see it ahead so that I know what I got to do and where I got free time at. That's time blocking. That's another subject for some of y'all. Okay, so then you want, she got prep meals. If you prep meals like eating vegan, water, fruit, veggies, whatever you eat, plan your meals, what you're going to cook for that day or that week for your family so that you're not running to the store, splurging and grabbing stuff that you don't need or stuff that you're not going to eat for like another week or 2. And that'll help y'all keep more money in your wallet, all right? Instead of buying things ahead of time when it's going to be 2 or 3 or 4 weeks before you even want that thing or use it or need it to cook with. And then a goals list, a vision board. So if y'all still do goals lists and vision boards, you can do that. And then number 6, that was number 5. Number 6 is projects you want to work on for the year. Any major goals that you want to work on for the year that you want to go and do, then you will put there, right? Time blocking, which that's what the calendar is for. Time blocking your appointments, your family things, or your doctor's appointments, or your kids' doctor's appointments, things that cannot be moved, that, or if you have to move them, you can reschedule them. So time blocking your work hours, your family hours, or if you do a lot of cold calling, or you do a lot of sales, or you may have, like for MLMs, you might need to time block so you can call back and get your sponsors or get new people to sign up with your MLM. So time blocking is number 7. Number 8 is the things you want to buy, your to buy list. You may not buy them now, but during the year you want to purchase them. Say you want to buy a laptop, or you want to buy a desktop, or you want to make some type of purchase if it has to do with home or family, a new bedroom set, or a recliner to be more relaxed, right? Or a printer. So whatever you need to buy later that year is within that year is short term. Remember, a year, less than a year is short term, and anything greater than a year is long term. Some people say less than 1 and 3 years is short term, and anything above 3 years is long term. Or some people may consider anything under 5 years is short term for them, and anything above 5 years is long term. So whatever number sticks for you is to each his own. But most people go with a year or less being short term, because you can do it in a year. And you do need that for your vision board and your goals list, because you need to know what goals you can get in a year and what goals you're going to take over a year that's going to be long term. Like building up assets, generational wealth, investments, or retirement, that's long term. Maybe even buying land or buying your house or a home may be long term if you're not able to buy within a year. All right, and then That was number 8, the things you want to buy list. And then number 9, self-care, right? Your self-care list. Back massages, facials. What are you going to do monthly, weekly, or every 2 to 3 months? Which, self-care, take a treat, go to a resort, go to a spa. What you going to do for self-care? It could be your facials, your pedicures, your manicures, right? Your resorts and spas, your massages, your chiropractor, anything holistic, anything health-wise. Joining some self-care groups could be on there too. And then number 10, a list of journal prompts. What you gonna journal about, right? What area of your life you wanna journal about? Finances, spiritual growth, love, romantic, business, home life, career life, and then a list. I added a list of books to read, which we got book club, and we're reading The Alchemist. I just posted a video where it's loading now. The Alchemist. Yeah, they already looking at it. Hold on. I just did a 30-minute video. Okay, I gotta get off of that one. And I need to put the while I'm looking at it. It was taking a minute to load. And yeah, I'm gonna put the monetization on. You always gotta go back and cut that big old thing on later sometimes. All right. And okay, there, it's on. And so your books you want to read for the year to increase your knowledge, increase your wisdom. All right, and then stretch your brain, of course, so it don't be stuck and stagnant, and you learn and evolve and challenge yourself to grow. And let me see, yeah. So always, I added down there, get you a reading list, or you can do audio. All right. Now, back to the time blocking, which is another good one. Time block is organizing your day from Elena over there at the Organized Money. Work, your health, and your money, of course, your business, your savings, your investments, your spending, which is why you got the spending envelopes. Remember, we did the envelopes that you can write 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 100. And in 3 months, you should have $50, $5,050 in it when you do it for a month. That challenge, I put that challenge on here. Didn't do too well last year, so I'm gonna try it again. So what I did is I took her blocks and I put it on here so I can have it on one sheet instead of in the envelopes. And so I did it that way, but I've not started it over yet. And then I did a random. And then I did a cash spending, and there's also a month ahead, a 2 month ahead challenge, a month ahead challenge, or a 3 month ahead challenge. Some people do 6 months, month ahead in their main living expenses, or they do a year, so that they don't have to worry about it. They can always pay their bills on time. So you can do it how you want to, but that one that takes 3.5 months is only $5,050. So you repeat it again, or you double it so you can get to 2 months ahead, or however you want to do it, or you just keep doing it over and over and over so that you can get a 3 month buffer or a 3 month cushion of your expenses. All right. So, and remember, money is a tool, money is a game. It isn't what you do with your money. It isn't how much money you earn, it's what you do with your money that counts. Give it a job, give it a task. If you don't direct it toward some residual passive income, or do something digital to where you create something once and you never have to create it again, but you can consistently get paid through it throughout your life. Like the ebooks, the books, or like the music, the affirmations that I do. Those are multiple streams of income, passive income, residual income, royalty income. I don't have to worry about creating again. It's going to do its thing. I don't have to think of something else on those. So you want to look on lines of those too, y'all. And some people do master classes or teach classes, and once they develop it one time, they don't have to do it again. And remember, a mind dumping journal or a brainstorming journal to put those thoughts in, those ideas. When you go back to this one, the list of journal prompts, it could also be, if you're a content creator like myself, you can be putting your different titles in it that you think of. Oh, I'm gonna go back and make a video on that, or I'm gonna go back and make a video on that. And you can put your video content in your calendar, in your planner too. On Wednesday, I'm gonna talk about this. On Thursday, I'm gonna talk about this. So that way your day is structured, right? And again, to each his own. You may have to critique it. So look at different content creators on budgeting and get those ideas and put them that works for you. Because it might be, you may not need all of those list of 10 things. That's according to her. So you take out what you don't need, all right? And you go from there. Where is this coming out? Oh, and goals, right? Your goals for the list. Little notes, brainstorming, business ideas and stuff like that could be in there. All right, and that's just my extra papers in the back. Okay, so let's get to, and that I just put her little extra thing in there that I had. So let's get to, and this is the budget, which this is the budget you give yourself whenever y'all get y'all check or whenever y'all get y'all paid. You don't have to work for yourself to use her budget planner. You can definitely have your own business or not. You can use it from your paycheck. All right. And then look at her videos on how to do each part and savings and stuff. So that's how y'all do that. I'm not really going into that much. But the cash envelope system, instead of using all those envelopes, I said, okay, let me just buy her cash envelope thing. And that's where you just put the money back aside for things that you have coming up. All right, that you want to save for so that you got cash and you don't overspend. Because like I said, plastic is the devil. I don't care what nobody say. Cash is king from Mr. C. Cash is king, credit is queen. But that credit card is the devil, okay? If you don't, because you'll think you have money to spend when you don't. And it's so easy to overspend. But this system helps you not go over. If I have $150 in here and this is my shopping category, and I save myself $150, I'm gonna take that $150 and go to the store and spend cash, because then I'm not going over, and that's what I already put back for myself to spend. But if you have plastic, you guys may go there and start, oh, I want to go here, let's go in this store, oh, I want that, oh, and then all of a sudden you done spent $300-400 that you didn't even need to swipe, whether it's on credit card or whether it's out of your own bank account. And now you're gonna feel guilty because you went overboard. So, and that's that emotional spending, all right? So you gotta budget your spending and only spend what you save for. So this is putting back different bills for certain things. And I'm not in a hurry, so I don't really care about how fast this adds up or not. And then I have one, and then you can have like however many of these you want. You can have one for a month ahead bills if y'all trying to get a month ahead and tired of being check to check. Get you something like this. It don't even have to, like I had the other ones, but I gave them to my daughter because I wanted it to match my planner, of course. Perfection, I guess. Perfectionism. OCD. Okay, so I was like, shit, I can't have them other ones. I gotta have the whole goddamn matching set. I'm big bad bougie Bianca. Even got the shades to go with it. Well, I had the shades first, and then I got the planner, and I was like, oh shit. Look at that, let me put the golds on there, because they had black at first. So that's what I'm saying. So that's OCD probably, perfectionism. All right, so, but you can get 3 or 4 of these and put a little thing on it so you know which one is which, and take y'all time. Y'all can do this when y'all get y'all income tax this year. Don't just go splurge, start putting it away so you can have a month ahead and get your bills caught up on time, and then go from there. So again, buy as many as you want, and you can always label them, but it just lets you be able to just spend cash, all right? To when you go buy food, go out to entertainment, go out with your family and do different things, then you don't have to overspend. You can put birthdays in here, because I got grandbabies, so I'm saving for Kayson's birthday. right? So he got a whole $20 up in here for Casey's birthday, because I'm gonna give 50 toward whatever we do for him, you know, and that's gonna be that 20. Or we'll put it in his bank, you know, his bank account thing, his savings thing. But you can put like the title and then gas, travel, if you want to save for a trip. There's $5 there, you know, tips if you go out to eat, self-care, your eyes, your hair, your nails, your back massage, $5 there. Emergency fund, so if you want to start building up your emergency fund, so I put I put $6 in there. So this is just me putting aside. I'm not in a hurry. There's money there, but I'm just trying to get this system down to when you got to pay cash, because you can have 4 bank accounts, 2 bank accounts. I think Elena works with 5 or 4, and they do be. I think when I saw hers, there's an investment Roth IRA. That's one. Then she might have 2 banks that she have a checking and a savings, a checking and a savings. So she works between 4 or 5 accounts. But if you can't work between 4 or 5 accounts, y'all, don't try, because you might confuse yourself. She's a time management person and coach, so she kind of knows, and she's been doing it for a long time. That's why I say you got to critique some of her stuff to how you living in your real life, real time circumstance, because it may not be like hers. And plus she has other multiple streams of income, other reliable sources. But this is just to show y'all, if you wanted to get this is how you would do it. And then when it comes time to make that deposit, whether you're gonna do it every 2 weeks, every month, or 3 months down the road, you can take all that and go straight to those bank accounts and put that money in those bank accounts. This is like money you're not gonna miss. You're gonna lock that up in a safe or go directly and put it in a bank. It's not gonna stay in here. It's just here temporarily, you know, so I can go and put it in the bank account that it needs to go in, you know, whether it's savings or whether it's investing, because I do Robinhood and other investments for long term. So I'm always watching my stocks, right? So, but that's if you can keep up with stuff like that, because stocks and trading is long term. That's longevity stuff. That's long term. You can hold those stocks for 5, 6 years, 10 years before they ever hit. What was that guy? He had his for how long before he ever hit? Didn't you tell me about a guy that had stocks?
Oh,
the Apple one? Yeah, it was a long time, huh?
Yeah, he had it there for 10 years.
He had it there for 10 years, an Apple stock. So
he took $100,000 out of his 401k like the day he retired, put it in there, and looked at it for 10 years.
Yeah, he never looked at it for 10 years, but put it in Apple. And when he got it, he's wealthy now. I'm gonna just say that. I ain't gonna put his business out there. But he took his retirement, put it into Apple, and left it there for 10 years and never thought about it again. Never looked at it, never thought about it till 10 years came, and boy, he retired cushiony. I'm gonna say that. So you gotta think about when you're doing retirement with this money, you're not looking at it, y'all. You can't watch it, because then you're gonna wanna go in there and spend it. So the tracking habit things and stuff like that will help you get some discipline in it. This is the budgeting. So of course I'm gonna put it where the budgeting folder is. I might need to go rename it. I think I do. Let me see, I might need to rename that budget folder. Oh, it says budget. Oh, I did rename it before. It says budget tracking and abundance planning. So it's on my playlist. I will put this in there so you can see the other videos that we've already done last year. So this is just a way to get organized with y'all spending. Because like I said, if you don't give money, if you don't give money an assignment or a job to do, you're going to waste money and not have nothing to show for it. It's not going to circulate back to you because you're not doing anything positive with it or giving it a positive, in a positive direction so it can bring back positivity. We're spending it on partying. We're spending it on stuff that we don't need at that time, on wasteless things, so that money gets lost. It gets out there and it never comes back, because that's just spending. Spending is money that you don't expect back. You're not going to maybe not get it back. But circulated money you get back, because the way you circulate it in positivity, it comes back. But if you're just out there blowing money, stripper clubs and all that stuff, that's not coming back to you. That's like wasting. Even though that's a job, that's somebody's job. But still, you got to think, unless you have it to do, or you have it to gamble, or you have it to go to a casino, you're just spending it. that's money like this that they put aside to do a particular job. That's why a lot of gamblers, strippers, like entertainment, go to stripping. They don't care about getting it back because that's money they got to do that with. But us down here at the bottom, we ain't got that shit to do that with. So that way you're just spending money and hoping to win, and you're not going to win a lot of times unless you're following your intuition, and your intuition is telling you to go to the casino and you hit the jackpot. So, or you just happen to get lucky that day because it's a good day to go. So, but that's not all the time. So that's how that is y'all. This is y'all budgeting, tracking, abundance planning thing. Get y'all one if you want to. Check out all the random videos, pair them up. I mismatch with other ones that I watch. Lena's not the top, Organized Money is not the only one I watch. So I kind of critique, and then I know what I want to do for is me. I know what my goals are. So I just kind of patch the different ideas into one to what works with me. So y'all can do the same if you're interested. If you're not, don't even worry about it. This video ain't for you. Okay. This is about those that want to get out of the check to check, get out of the rat race, set them up a long-term retirement, something that they can travel or just save for a vacation. If you're trying to save like that 100 envelope could be your travel money. $5,050, you could go on a good trip with that, right? Come back with a whole bunch of souvenir, or just save what's left for the next trip and then put more on top of that, and you'll be able to go anywhere in the world like at least twice a year. So you can use the 50 challenge for a trip or a vacation you want to take with yourself out the country, somewhere exotic, have a good time, or take a friend, or whatever the heck you want to save the 500, or it could be for a down payment for a car, or it could be just saving it for a house, over the year, doing that 500 every 100 days, a couple times a year, you'll have 15,000 or 20,000 to drop down a down payment on the house. So those are just challenges. So I would urge y'all to check out those different challenges. If you have a house goal, a money goal, paying off a car goal, or even just treating yourself to a long overdue vacation out the country somewhere nice and not having to rush to get back and having money to get back, or even staying a little longer when you get there, depending on how you got there, if it wasn't a cruise or whatever. But if you can do an open flight ticket and be able to come back when you want to, if you decide you like it, whatever. But that was just some tips on budgeting. So hope that helps. Y'all let me know below what else y'all want to talk about, or you want information on. It's open. Put it down about, or share what you've learned and what you've been working on so far. It could help some other people. So look forward to hearing y'all. We're going to do some more videos as I keep doing some of these, putting ideas together on top of what my own knowledge is about money and the books I got about money. So, and I may even bring some of my book club money. I don't know if I want to do that. I know I got book club, but that's for everybody. But this budgeting has books too. So that's why I may bring it into this one, so that it's directed toward this and not that general any book club that I got going in my playlist. So I may put my money books with the budgeting, just so y'all can know where to find those good books, and how to manage money. So we may put it with that, so that you're not having to go through the random other books videos, even though I've done it in the past. But this year I may do something a little different, so that it's strategically about the playlist that I'm doing. That way y'all can just, she got it in, that book is in the playlist of that work, or this is in a playlist of this. That way it might work better, or I might just keep it in all the books. We'll see. All right, but thank y'all. Have a good one. Peace, love, and happiness. Peace, love, and harmony. Y'all have a great one. Namaste.